Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Are my elbows ashy? Oh, okay. I'm like, what am I doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How are you doing this amazing morning? It is sunny outside. It is an amazing day. It looks great. Yesterday we had 87 degrees. Hello, 87 degrees in the spring. We had 87 degrees yesterday, but it was a nice, warm, beautiful day yesterday. And so today looks like another one of those days. So I'm excited for the day, y'all. I'm excited for today. Today we are going to wrap up the Miracle Morning book, and we're going to end it. We're going to close it out with the 30-day challenge. So we are at the end of it. Every other chapter after six was, small chapters. But we are going to discuss that today. Today. So let's see who's in the building. Good morning, Tiffany. Tiffany says, I'm blessed and highly favored. Good morning, Linda. Linda said, I am blessed. Good morning, Crystal. I am blessed. Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, did I read right? You're in Mexico right now? From yesterday on your post. Good morning, Michi. Good morning, Naomi. I'm awake, alive, and blessed. Yes. Good morning, Deltra. I'm blessed. All caps. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, ladies. I am blessed. Still trying to dry out here. Oh, you still got rain? Oh goodness. Pray for us in Broward County. We're swimming in most places. Ooh, we're praying for you. Let's say a prayer real quick for Betty Rose. Amen. Amen. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So you already know, we already say us, but how are you feeling this morning? We have been discussing the miracle morning all week long and a little bit in the end. Oh, last week you were in Mexico. Okay, gotcha. And so since we were discussing it, I want to know how you feel about it. I want to know if you've noticed anything transforming in your life, if you're doing anything differently in your life right now. I want to know what's going on. Hey, Aaron, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to know if anything you've noticed anything going on in your life. Is anything changing? Do you notice physically, are you changing? Mentally, are you changing? In your spirit and your soul, is anything? Do you notice anything changing in your life right now? So post in the chat. And while I wait for you guys to post in the chat, I'm going to put the link into the digital vision board that we did on Canva for the vision board party. I'm going to put that into the chat because I said, you know what? I might as well just go ahead and grab that link. It's a super long link. Sorry for that. Grab the link so that you guys can do the digital vision board so you can use it as a screensaver on your phone so that you can look at it and envision your life that you want to live or your future self in your vision board so you can see it whenever necessary. Right. So let me know if you can access the link. Click comment in the chat and let me know if you can access the link. And let me see if seeing people's true colors. Girl, and you probably only seen the true colors because you is a revelation within yourself. So things are being lifted. The veil may be being lifted for you. And so you may be seeing something in other people. So yes, I say yes. I say yes. But then how you respond to it is going to be the real, that real decision maker on your growth, right? How you respond to that. Hey, Boo. So happy to see you here this morning, Aaron. Good morning, cousin. It's a t-shirt. Good morning. You got to text Sean because she got it for me. Text Sean and tell her all about it. So while I'm waiting for you guys to respond. How is your miracle morning going? Yes, I love the sweatshirt. It's a t-shirt. How's your miracle morning going? Are you doing anything different? Right. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Are you approaching your business different? Are you approaching your friendships different? Are you approaching yourself different? Are you speaking love into yourself? Are you affirming? Are you writing? Are you working out? Are you just being in motion? Do you feel like your ideas are starting to transform into something that is going to be something major for you? Do you feel like you're no longer stagnant? Do you feel like you're moving? Do you feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders? How are you feeling? I want to know what's going on. And I mean, if you don't feel anything, you could tell me I don't feel anything yet, and that's okay, because habits take a long time to really take hold, right? And so that's okay, right? In the book he was saying, they said a habit takes what, 11, 21 days to form, right? I think that's what it was. And then he was like, well, it really doesn't, because your body is getting adjusted to the habit. And so in the first 1 to 10 days, you're automatically thinking that this thing is going to feel like this pain, this change, right? It's going to feel like that, and every day is going to feel like that. But you got to move past those first 10 days so that you can see that you can get into the habit of it, and then it'll start becoming your life. And then it becomes, it starts becoming your lifestyle, and it's something that's going on in your routine. It's not just something that, oh, I'm just going to try this for 30 days, 10 days, 20 days, whatever. It's something that you're going to now establish as part of your morning routine. So it's going to be uncomfortable, especially in your first 1 to 10 days. It's going to be uncomfortable, right? Because it's something that you don't do, and it's something you haven't been doing, or it's something you haven't been doing consistently. Because let's say you started working out, let's say you started meditating, but you haven't done it consistently. And so it is a change, because you decided that you're going to be disciplined to do these things. And so since you're going to be disciplined in doing these things, there's going to be some uncomfortable feelings that is attached to that. Yes? Yes, yes, and yes. I was tried and hurt and was given good advice to pray on it before I responded. Yes. Pray before you. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. And then and don't respond immediately, because I have a tendency to pop off. And not that I regret my words later, because I really don't, but I could have said things differently. I could have approached it differently. And so give yourself some time to respond before you immediately respond, especially if you're responding because you were hurt. Definitely give yourself a minute so that you could collect your thoughts. And I'm not saying be the bigger person, because honey knows I do not want to be the bigger person ever. So I'm never going to tell anybody to be the bigger person. But and that's just because I'm petty. But you want to make sure that you do give yourself some time, because this is a new thing for you, right? It's a new thing for you, and you want to make sure that you don't respond in haste. So yes, pray, 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 pray. Aaron said, hey, Tiffany. Immediate responses are usually emotional. Yep, yep, yep. And so take that moment, count to 10, do something so that you're not just not on it, right? One thing I'm learning is to give myself time. Oh, it went up too fast. To give myself time to respond in situations where you feel challenged or outside of your comfort zone. Absolutely. 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 Grand Rising, Tina. How are you doing this amazing morning? How are you doing, girl? I see you with the content, girl. I see you coming with the content. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. All right. So again, I'm waiting for you guys. Tell me how you doing with this third miracle morning, y'all. What's going on? Just great? You hate it? You like it? You don't? You doing amazing things? What's going on? I'm gonna tell you about my morning. My mornings have been going really well. This morning I woke up at 4:30. I thought I woke up at 5, because I didn't know that I didn't change my alarm, which was great for me, because I would have, said laid in the bed until 5. And so I was like 4:30, I was up, and then I checked my time and I was like, oh, it's 4:30. I forgot I set the alarm earlier. And so I was able to start my day earlier, and I got so much accomplished. And I told you guys, I really enjoy waking up super early in the morning, because the house is quiet, it's dark. I do enjoy being up before the sun comes up, and just getting things in order. I prayed, I meditated, I worked out, I planned my day. I did some scheduling of my emails and creating the content and stuff like that. So I got a lot accomplished in my morning. So I'm actually loving the ritual of the miracle morning. So that's working very well for me. And I think everybody, again, it doesn't necessarily have to be your morning. It can definitely be your evening. It's totally up to you, however you want to work that thing. However you want to work that thing. Tina says, I'm good. Good morning, Chantel. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm blessed. You know it, girl. You know it's still working on getting my miracle morning routine together. Good. Good. And we're going to get the morning routine together, the miracle morning routine together with this 30-day challenge. And within this 30-day challenge, we are going to document what's going on. What do we notice? What changes are we seeing in ourselves? What changes are we seeing in our lives? What changes are we seeing in our businesses? We want to make sure that we are documenting this whole entire journey. So 30 days starting, we can start the 30 days starting Monday, or we can starting this week. Well, I can't start. Well, I can. I already started, but I mean, as far as us doing it collectively, we are going to start. So let's agree. Let's touch and agree on when we are going to start this 30-day challenge. Do you want to start this 30-day challenge tomorrow, or do you want to start the 30-day challenge on Monday? Put it in the chat. Tomorrow or Monday. I'm trying to make changes to my mornings and evenings, baby steps. I'm actually recommending the book to my sister. I think it will benefit her. Awesome. Awesome, 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 Michi. But I have gotten better with holding myself accountable and working on my routine daily. Yes, and you killing your to-do list was stacked up, and you are killing the to-do list. You like got it all done. I was like, wow, you got a lot done, girl. So yes, you are killing it. You are killing it. So Deltra says Monday. Tiffany says Monday. Betty Rose says, I have made adjustments subconsciously. Okay. Okay. Now we need them outwardly. Monday. Okay. So we got 3 for Monday. What do we have, y'all? Monday or tomorrow? What do you guys have? Post in the chat. Post in the chat. And I also want you to be mindful about your morning routine. I don't want you to make your routine where it's something that is boring and you don't look forward to doing it. If you need to make adjustments, if you want to make changes, you don't have to necessarily do the same thing every morning. You could switch it up. You could do different workouts. You can do different meditations. You can do different affirmations. You can do different things to add some spice and lively up your miracle morning. It does not necessarily have to be the same routine or in the same order. If you want to change some things, or maybe if it needs to be shortened some days because you don't have the full time to vote to that, then you don't necessarily have to do an hour or so. You can do a 6 to 10 minutes or 20 minutes or in half an hour, whatever that looks like to you. But just give yourself enough time to get get what you set out to do done, right? And change it up so that you can have some kind of spice, so that you don't get bored with what you're doing. Right? Because it'll get boring really fast. Remember, I said, scripting for me, I wasn't a fan of scripting, but again, I'm going to attempt to do that. And I'm going to try to do that within this 30 days, try scripting. So maybe I'm going to do some scripting, and then, I always do my gratitude, because I said it's always something to be grateful for. So I'll never get stuck in that situation. Right. So that, or just journaling about my day or anything. And so I'm going to throw in a few days where I'm going to do some scripting, just because it's going to challenge me to write differently. It's going to challenge me to think differently. It's going to challenge me to visualize my future. And so I'm going to try to do scripting. I'm going to do scripting a couple of days out of the 30-day challenge. And so I'm going to do that within my routine, so that I don't get bored with, okay, you grateful for the same things every day. Oh, okay, you spoke about your day yesterday. So I'm going to just do that so I can do something to spice it up. Right. So it looks like everybody is saying Monday. So Monday, the 30-day challenge is going to begin. So you have to commit. That means waking up early, or that means doing this routine before bedtime. You have to commit. You have to commit. Everybody in here who is going to commit to the 30-day challenge, say, I commit. I commit. I commit. And I'm writing your names down to the people that are committing to the 30-day challenge. So we got all Mondays. Okay, so Monday we are going to start. My mentality has changed so much. I hold myself accountable more, procrastinate less, and I noticed I don't have to push as hard to complete tasks. I had a lot of pushing before. Okay, Michi, got you. I'm getting my morning routine, holding myself more accountable. Okay, Miss Lois. Hey, good morning, Trina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I've been waking up at 5, but I think I need to wake up earlier. I tried this morning to get up at 4:30. No go. I fell asleep, but I automatically woke up at 5. Your body automatically woke you up at 5 because that's the time that you set to yourself that that's the time that you wanted to wake up. Um, he was saying the things that we say to ourselves before we go to sleep is the things that we're going to wake up and it's going to be on our mind. So if we go to bed thinking that, oh, I'm so tired, or I'm not going to have enough sleep and all of that, you're going to feel that you weren't rested. But if you say you're going to have a good night's sleep and you're well rested and you're going to wake up in the morning refreshed, energized, and ready to go, that is how you wake up in the morning. I find that to be true. You remember I was telling you guys how I felt about watching certain things before you go to sleep, and those are the things that you dream about. So you got to just be mindful about what you put in your head before you go to sleep, and the thoughts that you put into your head before you go to sleep, and say, I am well rested in the morning. I am ready to take on my day and have an amazing miracle morning. And you can say this before you go to bed. I'm going to have an amazing miracle morning. I am going to be so excited. I am so excited to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm refreshed. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to take on my day and conquer everything that's coming my way. If you go to bed with that thought process, when you wake up in the morning, you should feel energized, refreshed, and ready to take on your miracle morning. When I wake up in the morning, I don't wake up like, oh my gosh, I didn't get enough sleep or whatever. When I wake up in the morning, I get up, I jump up, I'm ready to go, right? I'm ready to take on my morning. I'm ready to do everything that I need to do within my morning. And I do it smoothly and seamlessly. I go through my morning, right? I may get tired throughout the day. I may need a nap throughout the day, but if I need a nap, then I'll take the nap. But I am going to wake up refreshed and ready to go and take on the morning. So you guys think about that before you go to sleep. Think about it before you go to sleep. How you want to wake up in the morning. What is it that you want to feel when you're waking up in the morning, right? First of all, we need to wake up in gratitude because we woke up, right? We have the ability to open our eyes. We have the ability to breathe. We have the ability to get up ourselves out of bed without any help from anybody else. We have the ability to walk and move out of your bedroom into another room. You are grateful because you have another room to walk out of. I mean, you're walking out your bedroom into another room. You should be grateful that you have another room to be walking in, right? And you turn on the light switch. I'm grateful for that. Like there's so many things that's go moving and shaking. Your heart is beating. Your heart beats every single day. It never takes a day off. And that thing is working so that you can move around and move about, right? Your brain is working. Everything is working in order for you to get this miracle morning together, right? And so you already should wake up in gratitude because miracles are happening already, right? Not so much as the miracles you want, the goals and the miracles that you want to see for your future, but there's miracles happening right here in that present moment. There's things that are happening to you right here, right now, that you could be rejoicing about, right? And so, yeah, it might be too early in the morning, and yeah, you may be a little apprehensive about doing, getting up that early in the morning. Yeah, you may be tired, but I got up. But I don't need help to get up. But I can move and move about freely without any help, without a crutch, without a wheelchair, without anything. I'm moving. I'm able to move. And even if I am sitting in a wheelchair, I'm able to use my arms and move me around. And even if I'm not moving my arms, I can move, I can move my hand. I'm moving, right? I'm able to move. And so miracles are already happening. And so you are already winning in your morning, right? And so, yeah, you may be a little bit tired, but you can get that rest later, right? Yes, yes, and yes, everybody. Yes, yes, and yes. We believe that when we wake up in the morning, there's a bunch of miracles that are already happening in our lives. Do y'all feel me? Let me know. Let me see. Where my biological clock has changed. I can't wake up before 7. Oh, okay. Okay. If you have to start your morning ritual at 7, start your morning ritual at 7. That way you don't feel like you can't complete the challenge, or that way you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't have a miracle morning. You can have a miracle morning whatever time works for you. Yeah. All right, so let's see. I came in late. What are we committing to? We're committing to the 30-day challenge with the miracle morning. That means every morning we are going to wake up at whatever time works best for all of us, right? We're not going to do this at the same time. It's whatever time works best for you. We have our routines that we're going to do in the morning. We're going to meditate. We're going to have some quiet time. We're going to do some affirmations. We're going to do some writing, some movement in our bodies, and whatever else you need to do for your morning, that is what you're going to do. Some education, some reading, and that is what you're going to do within your morning. You can do that for an hour. You can do it for half an hour. You can do it for 10 minutes. Whatever that looks like for you, just as long as you're going to commit to 30 days, that's all that's necessary. All that's necessary. And then for everybody who is going to commit to the 30 days, because, oh, and I didn't even write the names down. Let me write these names down. Everybody who's going to commit to the 30 days, you need to download the PDF. Did everybody grab the PDF? I know I've been asking you guys all week. Have you grabbed that PDF? I posted it in the chat the last couple of days. Let me know if you got your PDF, if you printed it. If you printed it out. And even if you can't print it out, you can answer the questions and write it in a notebook. You can download it and answer the questions in a notebook. So I only have 4 commitments. 4 commitments. Yolanda said yes, yes, and yes. Never mind, I went back a little bit. Oh, okay. I caught you. Okay, so Trina. All right, so I have Deltra, Michi, Lois, Tina. Deltra, Michi, Lois, Tiffany, and Trina that are going to commit to the 30-day challenge. Okay, so you're going to start. Okay, you're going to start after. Okay, Betty Rose. Betty Rose is committing. Meeting with Betty Rose, Lois, Yolanda, and Linda. All right. So, okay, so we got the 30-day challenge. Everybody has their PDF. Do you need me to put the PDF back into the chat? I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not going to ask you, do you need me? So I'm just going to do it. This PDF is going to have all of the questions that you need so that you can make an assessment. Also, we did an assessment. The assessment wheel, the wheel of life, to see where you are, where you want to be, and just to see how much work you need to do in order to get the job done, because this is all about personal progress. This is all about us moving up and getting to the next level, to where we want to be or where we see ourselves in the future. So in order for you to be living in a level 10 life, you got to be, you have to have level 10 habits. You have to have level 10 discipline. And if you don't have level 10 discipline and level 10 habits, you can't achieve level 10 success. So we did the wheel of life. If you guys, I think I'm blurry, but if you guys need that as well, I will put that in the chat. So let me grab it really fast. And while I'm waiting, not while I'm waiting, because y'all waiting for me. Okay. So, yeah. All right, here we go. All right, so this is the PDF. You guys download the PDF, answer the questions, do the work. Nothing's going to happen if you don't do the work. You have to do the work. So that's the PDF. And then if you had not did the wheel of life, and that's just the assessment, if you haven't done that, I'm going to give you that really fast too. That's what it is. I don't think you're able to click it from the screen. So that's usually a hit or miss. And that's the assessment wheel. Your life assessment wheel, so that you can see what you need to work on, what areas in your life you need to work on. And it's about personal development. It's about your family relationships. It's about your business relationship. It's about all of that. So where do you want to be and what you need to do? That is going to be what we're going to use that wheel for. Right. And you can download the results to the wheel so that you can start making changes as you make changes in your life. Right. So we have that. And everybody who's committed to the 30-day challenge, I I have a Facebook group, you guys. We're going to just put it on over into the Facebook group. Good morning, Kay. Happy Friday. Today is lunch with Kay, y'all, at noon. So if you have free time at lunchtime and you want to join Miss Kay for her lunch with Kay on Fridays, you can join her. She has some really good stuff. We wear her stuff all the time. Has some beautiful fedoras, some beautiful jewelry, beautiful accessories. I know she got her sunglasses sale. I don't know if it's, yeah, her sunglasses sale is going on right now. So y'all can go and check her out at pushclassicscollections.com, or you can join her this afternoon. So let me see. Good morning. Happy Friday. For some reason, YouTube wouldn't let me post in the chat. Oh, I had to sign out and sign back in. YouTube is not letting everybody be great. YouTube is messing up. It is messing up. All right. Okay, so if you want to be a part of the 30-day accountability group, the 30-day accountability challenge, not group, challenge, we are in Facebook. We have the private chat, so you guys can join the chat. I think it's available for you to join. You'll see it. We have a chat for the 30-day miracle morning. Join that and we'll be able to have conversations back and forth. Usually right now we just say good morning. We just let everybody know. I let everybody know how my morning is going, what's going on, and I tell everybody have a great day, that kind of thing. But we want to keep account. We want to keep everybody, talking and see where everybody is at. If somebody needs some help, or just maybe you have some tips that work really good for you that may work for somebody else. And so with that being said, join the private Facebook group. You do have to request to join, and then join the chat. Join the Miracle Morning chat. You're welcome. All right, everybody. Is everybody a part of the private Facebook group? Put ones in the chat. If you're a part of the private Facebook group, put a one in the chat. One in the chat. If not, take your butt on over to Facebook right now, to the private Facebook group, because we got two, and join the private Facebook group. So with that being said, we already said our miracle morning will consist of, all right, good. I see the ones. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so the morning routine is going to consist of some quiet time, right? We had the savers is the where is it? Savers is what he calls the routine. And that stands for silence, affirmation, visualization. It's not education, because that's what I'll say. Silence, affirmation. Your son is amazing. Hey. Silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing. So this is what your miracle morning will consist of. You can choose to do it however you want. Remember, we were talking about your silence. Silence can be prayer. Silence can be focusing on your breathing. Silence can be meditation. Whatever your silence looks like to you, whatever that means, make sure you do it. So silence is part of your miracle morning. Affirmations is part of your miracle mornings. Remember, I said everybody can do 5 affirmations, 5 things that really resonate with you that you are going to say to yourself, right? In the morning, and then take it with you throughout the day, because as soon as that negative thoughts start, those negative thoughts or thinking starts getting into your brain, you can start affirming. Right. And so at least have 5. At least if your miracle morning, you don't have an hour to do it and you only have 10 minutes, then you know that you can get these 5 affirmations down, right? So the affirmations, visualization, you can do this with your vision board. You can do this just closing your eyes and envisioning your life that you want for yourself and the future that you want for yourself. It can be that, or it could just be you looking at your vision board. Again, if you get a digital vision board, you can put it on your phone as your wallpaper. And this is the digital vision board that we did. And all you have to do is drag and drop your pictures into it that resonates with you. And then you can watch and you can visualize, right? You can visualize throughout your day. What is the private Facebook group? I don't know if I'm in it. Okay, one sec. I'm like, I have all these tabs open. I'm like, I know I got a Facebook tab somewhere. Somewhere I have one open. Oh, there we go. Okay, so silence, affirmation, visualization. The E is for exercise. And exercising can look different for everybody. Exercising can be walking, exercising can be doing jumping jacks, exercising can be doing um walking around your neighborhood. It can be walking up and down your stairs. It could be cleaning your house. It could be cleaning your area. It can be anything, just as long as you got your body moving. It could be getting on a workout bike. It could be getting on an elliptical machine. Whatever that looks like to you, make sure you could commit and just commit to that thing, right? Do I feel like getting on the workout on the exercise bike every morning? No. Sometimes I'll be looking for the easy way out and say, oh, I just don't have time to do it. But I committed to myself that I'm going to get on this bike, whether I feel like it if I don't. And I'm just going to push through it and do the time that I got to do. Right. And so that's just how it is. Everybody who exercise don't love to exercise. They love the results. Right. And so all you need to worry about is your results. You don't have to worry about loving it, enjoying it. And maybe it's a sign because you don't enjoy it. No, it is not a sign that you don't enjoy it. Do it and get it done. That way, the job is already done. You're doing it, with discipline. We're going to do it whether we feel like it or whether we don't, right? We're going to get the job done. You don't have to love it. Lots of people go to the gym and hate it, but they, again, love the results that they get. They love the way they feel. They love the way they look. Do they like the way it, do they like it when they got to do it? No. But again, the end results, that works, it works for them to have that end result, right? And so exercise, don't have to like it. Even in 10 days, you still may not like it. 10 days, you still may hate it. Guess what? Keep going. 20 days, you still may hate it. Guess what? Keep going. 30 days, you still may hate it. Guess what? Keep it going, right? Because it's something that we need to do for ourselves. How do I access all you have to do is take the link and it'll let you make adjustments to the link, right? It'll let you make adjustments to the link. So the next thing is reading. Reading, a lot of us don't feel like we don't have time to read. But if you don't have time to read, because a lot of us listen, I know for sure I listen to my books on Audible. I use my reading time as education. So I have some classes and some things that I have purchased, and I'll go back and I'll look at my notes, or I'll go back and I'll read just something that I need to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a book. It could be something that you're reading for education purposes. It could be something that you're using, for something else. You're trying to learn something. That's fine. Right? It doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, well, I need to go pick a book out the library, whatever, and then I need to read it. No, it doesn't necessarily have to be that. You could just read something. But read something that's going to benefit you. Is going to be something for your personal development that's going to help you. Right? So reading. You can do that 1 or 2 minutes. You can do it 5 minutes. If you want to even you want to extend that, you can do that. I'm not saying that you have to read a chapter. You can read a page or two, right? But just do something. It's different, right? Reading, scribing, writing. In this particular incident, in this 30-day challenge, I would like for you guys to journal the process of this 30-day challenge, because every day is going to be a different day. Every day is going to present a different challenge. And so you can be writing these things down. Like, this is the day that I said I'm going to change my life. This is the day I committed to changing my life. This is the day I committed to changing my routine. This is the day that I committed to myself that I am going to do the thing and I'm going to stick through it to the end. This is that, right? And so if you're writing these things and your feelings and all of that in the journal, you can reflect on that a year later, or maybe 2 months down the line, or 6 months down the line. You could come back and you can look at it and say, oh wow, I've really come a long way. Oh wow, this is what I was thinking when I was doing it. Now I'm enjoying working out. Now I'm loving doing adventurous things like going on hikes and doing nature climbs and all the other things. Now I'm actually enjoying that. I remember when I was dreading it, I was writing in my journal how much I hated to go to work out, how much I hated to get up so early. I wrote that in my book, and now everything is changing, right? But you want to be able to document it. You want to be able to see your process, because we tend to forget when we get somewhere, we tend to forget about all of the stuff that happened along the way, all of those little changes that happen along the way, right? And being that we document it, we'll be able to go back and say, you know what, I could see my growth, right? I can see my growth. So the savers are silence, affirmation, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing, right? This is your life savers. That's what he calls it. And this is the technique that you are going to use throughout your miracle morning so that you can get all those things together, because these are going to help you in all areas of personal development. Yes, yes, and yes. Does anybody have any questions about it so far? Did I put the Facebook group up? Oh yeah, I did. Miracle Morning has affirmations on YouTube, and also there's a bunch of freebies that you can get. Thank you for that, Linda, because there's also a bunch of freebies that you can get, and even a sample of his journal that you can get. Let me see if I have it. I think I still have it up. Uploads. Here it is. Your free bonuses. I don't think you can click that. I keep doing that. All right. I don't think you have to have access. I think you could just click the link and oh, you know what? It's me. It's me. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. That was me. All right. So the other link, don't do. This is the link. This is the vision board link. Now let me know if you're able to access it and make changes. There's a lot of links in there, so grab your links and save them. Grab them and save them. All right. So we good with the savers, everybody? Yes, yes, and yes. We good with that? Don't forget, we have questions that we have to answer in the packet, in the PDF. There is questions in here. This is your kit for the 30-day challenge. And so there are questions that you need to answer. Please do not skip them. Please do not think that you fast tracking your way, because you're not. Please answer all of the questions that are in the book, and just answer them by Monday. Just answer them by Monday. And make sure that while you're doing all of these changes, thank you, cousin. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Hit it up. Hit it, hit it, hit it. While y'all are doing the challenge, make sure that you're eating well, right? Make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. Make sure that you're eating plenty of fruits and vegetables and things like that, things that's going to help contribute to your lightness, your energy, to your mindset, to the way that you think, to the way that your mind works. Start to do things like that. Start to eat things, maybe incorporate some supplements, maybe some ashwagandha, maybe some things like that. Incorporate things that are going to help you internally as well, right? We're doing all these things because we want to achieve these goals, but all these goals mean nothing if you're not healthy. So make sure that you are trying to, and I'm not saying make a harsh change, right? Just change some things. Maybe you don't drink as much. Maybe you don't eat as much sugar. Maybe you're going to take some vitamin supplements. Maybe you're going to incorporate green or green juices or smoothies. Maybe you're going to incorporate protein powders and things like that into your routine. Just something simple that you are going to maintain, right? But if you're not healthy, all these goals are not going, you're not going to be able to do anything with that, right? Because you need to make sure that your machine is working right. Yes? Yes, yes, and yes. You need to make sure you have a well-oiled machine, and it is ready to take on the job. You do not want to overwork and blow out the machine. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you're able to do what's necessary to take care of your body, because these small things that you do to take care of your body is going to help you in the long run, right? We overlook these small things along our lives, and then in the end, you're not in the end, but in the present sense, our body starts to break down on us, and that's not what we want, right? And so we got to incorporate some healthy habits and healthy eating habits and healthy routines. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Next thing is, yes, health is wealth. Absolutely. Absolutely. The wealthiest people in the world, it means nothing if their health is deteriorating, right? They can't enjoy their wealth. They can't enjoy anything. What they want to, what they wish they could do with all the money that they have is take care and live a little bit longer, right? And so you got to make sure that you take care of yourself. You have to make sure that you take care of yourself. Also, you want to make sure that you are in alignment with your goals, right? If your goals are not in alignment with you, you're not going to resonate with the goal. You're always going to feel like you're not connecting. Make sure that whatever it is that you want, that you are connecting to that thing. Not saying that you got to see it immediately, but you got to just know that you're capable of it. And if you know that you're capable of it, then it doesn't seem like it's so far-fetched. Yes. Yes. So, also in the morning ritual, in your morning ritual, I heard my son. In the morning ritual, you want to make sure that you take time to focus on what your dreams are so you can get clear on what it is that you want to do, right? We want to do this thing and it's going to, everybody's going to bang it out. It's going to be amazing, but but you want to make sure that you actually are clear on what it is that you want. You are clear on where you want to go, that you are clear on the things that you need or the things that you want. You got to be very, very, very clear. So you can use your morning routine for clarity. And so that you can say, okay, this is what I want. And I'm going to write this down. And this is going to be my, I'm going to use this to affirm what I want. And, just depending on where you want to go with it. Right. But be clear. Be clear. And also, as you're being clear, this was actually something that I wrote down in the morning while I was writing in my journal. I said clarity, setting your goals, planning, and executing. Those are the 4 steps, right? You need to be clear. And once you're clear, you can set the goals. So once you set the goals, you can plan how to get to the goals, right? And you can't have a plan without action. And so then the next thing is to execute. Right. And so this is how we are going to bang out and knock out all of these goals. This is how we're going to hit the target every single time. Right. This is how we're going to hit the target every single time. Clarity, setting the goals, planning it out, and the action steps, execution. Right. That's the way we are going to hit and exceed everything that we want. Yes, yes, and yes, y'all. Yes, yes, and yes. Let me know in the chat. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Put it in the chat. Also, I want you guys to involve all of your senses. Because if you can involve all of your senses, the magnetic energy is going to bring it closer to you faster. Right? Because you could feel it, you could see it, you could touch it, you could imagine everything is there, right? It's not just something that you put on a piece of paper. You're going to smell what the spaces and places we're going to feel like. You're going to see it, you're going to hear, you're going to touch, you're going to involve all of the senses, all of your senses in order for you to visualize and make it stronger and make it very strong, right? What else do I have? Oh, overcome procrastination. For your miracle morning to be amazing, you're going to have to overcome your procrastination, right? Because you will procrastinate and say, I'll work out later. Oh, I'll write later. Oh, and it never happens, right? So we're going to nip that in the bud. We're no longer doing that, right? Procrastination is no longer part of us, right? And we're letting that go. And we're going to do the worst things first, whatever you don't want to feel like doing first, so that thing is out the way. And so the rest of your day can be as productive as you want. You can do all the enjoyable things that you want to do with the rest of your day because you knocked out the worst first, right? And this is also something that if you guys got the book that I was saying before, Eat That Frog from Brian Tracy, that book is amazing, right? It's saying to do the hardest part first, right? And then the rest of your day can fall into place, because usually we put the thing that we don't want to do, we put it off to the end, and then we don't want to do it at the end either. But if we could knock it out in the beginning, we still can have the rest of the day to do the things that we want to do, right? Yes, yes, and yes. Cheryl said I commit. That's right. That's right. All right, everybody. So overcoming procrastination, do the worst first, the least enjoyable thing first. Getting the hard things out the way is going to create momentum, and it makes the rest of your day more productive. Right? So if you know that you tackle the hardest thing first, everything else is going to seem so much easier, and you're going to get it done so much faster, right? And so let's get that thing out the way first, because I know if y'all anything like me, if you anything like me, then that means that you are writing all the things down for your to-do list, and the hardest thing you leave to the end of the day, and that thing goes on to the next day and to the next day and to the next day until you have no choice but to do it, right? And I know that's how I operate sometimes, and this is what I'm eliminating in my life right now. But if you're anything like me, then you do the same. How many of you guys feel what I'm saying? How many of you guys do that? You have the hardest thing, the thing that you don't look forward to, you keep putting that off to the end, because there's so many other things that you love to do. There's so many other things that you rather spend your time on, where you rather spend your energy at. And that thing ain't the thing. That thing ain't it, right? And so how many of us keep pushing that thing off to the end of the day, to the next day, and to the next day, and then it only gets done when it has to get done, right? Let's change that. Let's change the way we look at that. Michi says, I do. And she says, sometimes. Deltra said, that's me. Yes, we wait until the very last minute until it has to get done. And then we like, oh, I got to get it done. No, let's try to switch that, right? Because remember, I said I'm not doing anything the way I used to do it, because if I want change, I got to change. And the way I've been living up, so thus far, I'm not as happy as I wanted to be. I'm not living the level 10 life that I want. And so in order for me to be living that level 10 life, I got to be doing different things. And so I'm going to be changing a lot of things in my life. And so that's one of the things that has got to go. I'm going to start doing the hardest things first. That way the rest of my day can be easier. Yes, that's definitely me. I know, I see y'all, girl. I see it. So we gonna get that procrastination beast up out of us. It's gotta go, and we're gonna get the thing done, right? And if anybody's looking for a really good book or a really good listen, Eat That Frog is a good one, by Brian Tracy. And all right, so all you guys had already said that you plan on doing your miracle morning with me. Laura, you didn't say if you're doing it with me, girl. I'll have your name on my list. So everybody who's doing the miracle morning, and I know we have a few more people in the room. The people who committed to the miracle morning is Deltra, Michi, Lois, Tiffany, Trina, Betty Rose, Yolanda, and Linda. My cousin's name is Yolanda, so I say her name like that. Yolanda. That's what I call her, Yolanda. I wrote, keep it fresh, fun, and exciting so that your routine does not get boring. That's just a tip for yourself. So don't feel that you have to be tied down to any one thing. If switch it up if you need to. Your vision board, I wrote that down. You guys make sure that you have your vision boards where you're going to see it. Focus on it and give yourself some time to look at your vision board. Again, a lot of us joined vision board parties, and we did these things and we never look back at the vision board. Look at your vision board every single day, as many times as you can, and just find something on that vision board to fixate on, and just see yourself on that. Don't try to see yourself everywhere on the vision board, because you got different aspects of life on there, right? So just find something to fixate on your vision board, and just see yourself. Just give yourself a minute or two, maybe 5 minutes if you feeling bold, and just do it. And just visualize yourself in that moment, or feeling those things. What does those emotions feel like to you? What does that mean for you? You know what I'm saying? What's that life like for you, right? And so you just start fixating on something every single day, so that you can just start getting into the habit of visualizing yourself in your future. Yes, visualize yourself in your future. All of this is going to be posted in the private Facebook group, right? No. But I can do the 30-day challenge. Actually, I think because I need to put more activity into the website, because we don't really do anything on the website. I'm going to, yes, we have the private chat on in the Facebook group, but I'm going to move the whole challenge into the community, and I'm gonna leave it in the free part. And we're going to do the 30-day challenge in the community. That way you'll be notified, and we have some activity going on in there. So yeah, I'm going to do the 30-day challenge, and I'm going to put it there in the community. All right. And so if you have not yet joined the community yet, how many of you guys have joined the community? I'm trying to find a tab to open. I got a million of them open. All right, let me see. The community. Make sure you sign up for the community. And I'm putting that in the chat. Sign up. It's not required for you to pay anything. All you have to do is sign up, create an account, and you will have access to the free portion of the website. If you want to have access to the classes and the downloads and all of the the free classes and things like that we have, then you can join the honor society. It's totally up to you, however you want to do it. But we're going to put the 30-day challenge in the community. Join the community, sign up, and that is it for today. So I want to know, what are your thoughts about the miracle morning? Are you excited about the 30-day challenge? Are you amped up for the 30-day challenge? Are you not looking forward to it, but you're ready for change? Or what's going on? Let me know how you guys feel in the chat. And let me know how you feel in the chat. Oh, and I need to write this down too. Put info about 30-day challenge in community. Today. Join today. You heard, cousin. Today. All right. So Yolanda says, yes, I'm really excited for my new journey. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Trina said, I'm amped up. Caps. Yes, let's get it, Trina. Let's get it. Tiffany said, I'm ready. Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You should be like Trina says, she amped up. You should be excited. You should be beaming. Like, you should be busting at the seams, because this is about to be an amazing transformation. I see it, I say it, I claim it. Working on finishing step 3 in the PDF now and plan to be done by Monday. Yes, please, please, and thank you. Fill out your PDF by Monday. Fill out your PDF by Monday. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Deltra said, I'm excited. I need this. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I want this to be so amazing. I want to see, like, I want 30 days later, I want to look at your journal entries. You don't got to share with me, but just something that stuck out to you that you want to share, that that you hit a goal, or that you're improving, or just the way you were, your mind, your thought process at the time, and now where you are at, in the future. I want to see all of that. I want to see all of that. Like, if something happens and you're like, oh my God, amazing things just happened to me. This is what's happening. I lost 10 pounds. I did this. Oh, I stopped doing this and I'm doing this now. All of that. I want to see all of that. I want to see all of it. Why? Because I'm going to use it. Of course, I'm going to use it. It's kind of selfish, but I'm going to use it to show the process, right? To show that things actually do work when you work the thing. I'm going to use it. So it's selfish, but I'm going to use it. So when something happens, when something amazing happens, I want you guys to boast. And I don't care if anybody feel a type of way. Everybody, it's a free space for you to rejoice in your accolades. It's a free space for you to rejoice in the things that are happening for you that you are enjoying. I don't want you to dim your light. I want you to shine that thing bright. I want it to be beaming. Right? I want to put on sunglasses because the light is too bright. If you have something to share, I want you to share it. I don't want anybody to feel like they can't share because it's going to come off as boasting. Boast. Why? Because this is your miracle morning, and this is for you. This is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. This is what you're doing for you. And again, like I said, I am selfishly using it for, to show people this is what's working with, this is what's happening, this is what we did, this is what we have accomplished by doing this, by being committed, by dedicating ourselves, by being disciplined, we were able to accomplish these things. And this person is greater because of that. So definitely, I want everybody to shine their light. Let me see. Deltra said, I'm excited. I need this. Aaron says, excited. Just working my 9 to 5, so I can't engage as much. Busy, busy, busy. I know you guys are at work, and I don't expect you to be able to hear me and be on the phone at the same time. So it's okay. It's okay. I should have said my 7 to 4. Okay. But 9 to 5, people be like, oh, job. Use us. Okay. Thank you, Miss Deltra. Cousin said, period. Yes, shine bright. Yep. Do not dim your light for anybody, because if this is not that. This is not that. Something happened to you, I want to hear it, right? Something happens and something good's happening for you, I want to know about it. And not just me, say it for everybody else to know, because everybody else, that should be some kind of motivation for you. Like, oh, wow, things are changing for her. We all kind of started at the same place, but I see, things are changing for her. Things are going to be changing for me too. And then it also changes your mindset, because what if you stuck and stagnant, right? And you see somebody actually growing, because maybe your 10 days is a tough 10 days for you, and you see somebody saying, oh, well, this happened for me, and that may be your motivation for you to be like stepping it up a little bit more, right? And it's not to be used to be, oh, this is what I'm doing and you not doing it. No, it's to be used to encourage you to do better and to keep on going, because it's going to get better. Right? Just because your 1 to 10 days may be a struggle, that doesn't mean that every day is going to be a struggle. And maybe after you do your 30 days, maybe some days are going to be a struggle, but it's still going to be something that you're going to overcome, and you know that you could get through. And so that is what we're going to be doing with this 30-day challenge. And so 30 days starting Monday, we all are committing. 30 days starting Monday, we are committing. Everybody said they commit. Do anybody in here need a contract? Because do I need to hold you guys accountable with a contract? Let me know in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if I need to hold you accountable with a contract, or a 2 like Nikki, I got this. Let me know. Do you need a contract that says I am committed to 30 days of the Savers exercise of the miracle morning? I am going to be doing this for 30 days, and I'm going to exceed and excel in doing this challenge. If I wasn't driving, I would say bring me on. I'll come on after California though. Yeah, you gonna come on when we get to California. I'm going to go live anyway with you. I got this, Nikki. Okay. All right. Let's go. I'm excited. You should be excited. I'm excited to see all the things that's going to happen. Finally got my EIN. Girl, what took you so long? Welcome to the EIN crew. Welcome. All right, so one question before we start, because I'm going to create I told you guys I was going to do something for you guys who are still struggling with your business, who still need help with setting it up or knowing what the next step is. Let me know in the chat if you need, come on, Callie, that's right. Let me know if you need any help. I have Betty Rose, Lois. I put Laura here. Laura, I don't know if you need it. Do you? Does anybody need help with their business? And again, this is just the beginning steps. I was gonna say the basics, but I don't mean basics. The beginning steps of your business. Does anybody need help? Let me know right now. Let me know right now. And while I'm waiting for you guys to respond, you guys can join me Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. On Monday, we are going to be starting our 30-day Miracle Morning Challenge, and that is from the book that we were reading called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. So we're going to start on the Monday, we're going to start the challenge. And also, if you're watching the video and you've watched this far and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're doing. Subscribe. So like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the notifications bell so you could be notified when we go live. I don't know, YouTube be bugging sometimes and it doesn't tell everybody when we're going live, so that notification bell sometimes don't work. So just click it anyway, but just check on all social media, because I'm pretty sure that there will be a message that says I'm about to go on, probably an hour before we go on. And that's it. And if you got some value from today and you think that somebody else could enjoy this, please share this video with them and tell them come join us over here, because we popping. And that is it. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Okay, so the last thing is accountability. So since we're going to create the group, we're going to have the whole accountability group. But I know Tiffany and Patricia K and I think Miss Lois, they are in an accountability group with each other. But if anybody wants to form another accountability group, or just wants one accountability partner, find somebody here in the chat and be held accountable for the things that you say that you want, so that you guys can work together. I need help getting traffic on sales on Etsy. Got you. Thanks. Oh, it's 6. Their accountability group is growing. They got 6 now. So if y'all taking on new partners, let me know. If not, you guys can start your own. But we'll definitely be not lightweight, hard body, holding each other accountable in the group. So make sure that you guys are a part of it. I get a notifications 30 minutes before. Oh, okay, good, Trina, good, because I'll be getting messages all day like, Nikki, I didn't even get a notification. I'm like, I don't know what to say, because I don't control that part. I don't know what to say. It's YouTube. YouTube be bugging. It's bugging. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody in here. Everybody is good with their business. Okay, so I have those 3. All right, good. And then I have the Michi says sales and traffic on Etsy. Got you. Okay, so Laura said yes. Okay. Oh, it's actually 8. Oh, okay. The group is growing. The group is growing. So with that being said, you guys, if you do need something and you didn't say anything right now, you can hit me in the DMs and say, you need something or whatever it is that you need. And with that being said, the new group grew out of nowhere. Everybody is good though. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you guys are together and you holding it and building these bonds. I love that. Etsy is my problem as well. Gotcha. All right, I got that. I got that. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, thank you so much. Remember, Tiffany, I got you. Remember to, I forgot where I was going to go with that. Join the community. Join the community, and so you can be a part of the challenge. I will put all of the information in there. I will give you a summary of all the things that you need to do, just in case. And then you read your book as a refresher, or listen to your book as a refresher. It doesn't even take a whole day in order for you to read that book. It's going to take you a few hours and you're done. Just so that you can catch up. The PDF is also going to be in there. Join the private Facebook group if you're a part of the Miracle Morning crew, the chat crew. Join that. And what else? Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope that something that I said today resonated with you, and that the investment of your time was worth it to you today. I know that you could be doing anything else. I know a lot of you guys are at your jobs right now trying to listen and work, multitasking and doing all the things. And I appreciate you guys for rocking out with me in the mornings. I will see you guys on Monday. Of course, I am going to be flooding your stories and all of that, because that's just what I do. And you guys have an amazing day. Again, if there's anything that you need as far as your business is concerned that you need help with, you can send me a DM. And on on Instagram, send me a DM on Instagram, and let me know what area of business you need help with, and I will try my best to get somebody in that is going to help you with this thing. All right, so you guys have an amazing day. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend. If you're having an event this weekend, sell out, y'all. Sell out. And see you later. Bye. Mm-mm. I didn't even close out the show.